Hello, hello, hello. How are we doing today? Look at this, look at this. Oh, you didn't even see that happen. You didn't even see that happen. Happy Friday to you. It is where I am. It's 3 p.m. Pacific in sunny San Diego. I hope you're having a good end of your week, or for those in Australia and New Zealand, in other areas of the world, your Saturday morning. How are we doing? How are we doing? I hope you're doing well. Ooh, I've got to figure out where my things are. Hey, TJWK Media. Hey there to you. Welcome. Patrice as well, welcome. Great to have you here. We're going to do an episode today. We're going to do 2 episodes today. So if you're new here, I go live on Mondays and Fridays. And this becomes my podcast episode, which goes onto the app and the podcast. If you haven't got the app, you can just go to freehypnosis.app. And it'll all appear in there. Scroll. Go back. That one. Scroll. So it'll be all in the app in a week or 2. But today I'm going to do 2 episodes. Some conscious mindset and then a hypnotic meditation. So the hypnotic meditation will probably be in about 30 minutes. So we usually have a pre-show chat. This is now. Then the recording, and then a post-show chat for a few minutes, 5-10 minutes, depending what is happening. Hey Leah, great to have you here. Welcome. I am doing wonderful. And how are you? Thank you for asking. Happy Saturday for you, all the way in Australia. Yeah, I'm doing good. Doing good. Feeling good. Had a nice workout today. And we'll bring it back to the auto cameras, which will change soon. Yeah, I'm doing really good. I had a nice workout. I was so tired yesterday. I did nothing. I'd worked all day, but I did no exercise at all. So I think I just needed a good rest. Hey Mina, welcome all the way up the long road in Northern California. Hope you're well. Pleased to hear it. Getting better and better and better. Oh, I forgot to say, I don't know how I forgot to say this on Monday's stream, because it happened on Monday, but we hit 3 million downloads on YouTube. Views. So that's cool. And what else? I felt like there was another celebration I forgot to say. Yeah, but YouTube is really growing now. I was getting like 600-700 subscribers a month. We're at 2,000 for this month, so that's cool. We're finally reigniting the channel. I had a hiatus once from everything, the podcast anyway, and the YouTube. And in the last 7 days, we've had over 50,000 views. Just in 7 days. If that carries on, that's more than my podcast. Because the podcast gets around 150,000 views plus every month. So if it carries on going, we'd have actually eclipsed the podcast game. Hey, Med, welcome. Oh, that's not Med. Hey Med, welcome back. Celebration. Anyone else got any cool celebrations? No matter big or small. Kind of ties into this episode already. Thank you, Leah. And yes, we are super glad for Leah's feeling better. Got Med on YouTube now. You're doubling up our views. Or 2 views. Yes. I'm sure there was something else. As a celebration, but I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. But yeah, we've reignited the YouTube channel. The most views I've ever had in history. And I've got my sights on a YouTube plaque. We are... Oh, I think it was because we hit... I don't know. Yeah, we hit 29,000 on Monday, subscribers. We need to get 70,000 more to get that plaque. But if we're gaining now like 2,000 a month, and if that keeps on kind of compound interest, we could get there quick. I've got nowhere to put it though. I can't really put it anywhere. Not that we need those material things, but 100k subs would be cool. So, if you haven't already, guess what? Subscribe. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell. Oh, thank you, Mina. Meds in Richmond, London. So you're both from the UK. Hey Cheryl, welcome back. Welcome. Happy Saturday for you, all the way in Australia. Whereabouts are we in the wild? Don't know what that is. Tap away. So we do get lots of different locations sometimes. But yeah, I think that's about all my updates. That's all good, Cheryl. No problems at all. All good. It wasn't disrespectful, it was just understanding, that's all. Here we go. Med is celebrating. So therefore, you get... What do you get? Celebrating getting your 3 guitars, amp, bike, guitar effects, pedal board off an ex-friend in Dallas who was going to keep them and getting them shipped back to me next week. That's awesome. That's fun. How long does that take? Thank you, Patrice, for the welcome. Yeah, I think that's my... Oh. I'm being social this weekend. I am. I've got the weekend off pretty much. So I'm going to a comedy show. Like stand-up comedy. And it's a secret one. So you don't know where the location is. You get notified on the day. You don't know who's going to be on the lineup. It's going to be like, probably, it could be someone like working out material who's kind of known, but probably just more local. And I'm going there tomorrow night. So that's going to be fun. I haven't done that for so long. When I used to live downtown San Diego, I used to go to the Improv. And when I was in Austin, Texas, we used to go to some comedy stand-up shows. So I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to it. Mina says, awesome. That is really, really good. That's super cool. I like that a lot. Quicker and quicker and quicker and quicker, please. No, you don't need to do another super. You gave a super chat yesterday. That's the one quota a month. But I appreciate that. You've done more than enough in the super chats. So what we'll do in that case, because you're not gonna do it, we'll give, because you gave a super chat yesterday. Oh my goodness, you did it. Cheryl, you didn't have to do that. You've done that yesterday as well as a super chat. Thank you so much. So you will get, where's my buttons? This one. Thank you, Cheryl. Way too kind. And I was saying you don't have to do it. I was going to do that anyway. Thank you for supporting the channel, supporting other people by doing that. It just means we get more free work out there. In fact, we got free work coming out very often now. I'll tell you what we got lined up. I spend all Tuesday creating some new sessions for us in day, night, and 4 hour. Oh, what happened to my computer? What have we got coming up? So we've got a Live Beyond Your Comfort Zone sleep hypnosis, a Success, Confidence, and Motivation, that's all in one, sleep hypnosis, 4 hour one. We've got the Journey to Becoming Your Ideal Self, sleep hypnosis. We've then got the hypnosis for highly sensitive people and empaths, 4 hour sleep. Then we've got Everything is Working Out for Me, 4 hour sleep. Then we've got the Success, Confidence, Motivation in a smaller sleep session, in case you don't want to do the whole one. And then we've got the longer version of the Journey to Becoming Your Ideal Self, a 4 hour one. So you got mixtures of day, sleep, and 4 hours. That's all coming up. That should all be out throughout this month and next month. Yes. We are super happy about that. So we might start early. I'm not sure what that means. You're always welcome in the chat, Cheryl. Not the 1,000 part. That's way too much. Always welcome here. Yes, super kind. So we'll probably start a little bit early because I want to do 2 episodes in one live stream. And the first one's going to be a bit of a conscious version of the sleep one. So that's what we're probably going to be doing. Now, it takes 4 days to ship. You left them there, your ex-best friend, then dumped them at this ex. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of drama right there. I know. I read it. So I make mistakes like that all the time. Especially on YouTube chats. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. So we'll probably start early. So we're going to be recording, because I want to do the hypnosis for those who are here for the hypnosis or the meditation. That's going to be a short, nice 10-15 minute one. Then I'm going to make it into, I'm going to re-record it all this week to make it a sleep session. And then I'm going to make that into a 4-hour sleep session. So you're getting like the raw live version, and then I'll be going into the re-recording it all probably on Tuesday, I think. And it's weird, ever since I said, because I cut down the stream for Wednesdays because I needed more time. Now I'm actually doing more work than ever by doing all these ones. But I think we're getting the stuff out there. So there's going to be episode 939. And then we will do 940. Oh my goodness, we'll be 60 away from 1,000 episodes. Which is crazy. So I'm going to do too many episodes, in other words. So yeah. Let me set this up. So the meditation is going to come soon. We'll do the conscious work first. Very short. Very short. So we'll go ahead and slow down this music. Just like that. And then we'll go ahead as episode 939. So much to remember doing this live. When we want this like that. And then we'll go into the zone of the podcast. Ready, steady, let's 939. Let's go right now. Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 939. Now, in this episode, I want to go into a change of reference or a perception to make you realize that actually you're doing good. Like, we sometimes take life really, really seriously. We kind of beat ourselves up, and I want to get us out of that. Take some pressure off to then give you the ability to grow quicker and faster. And then in the next episode, we're going to be doing a hypnotic meditation on this subject. And then as a bonus session, for those who are subscribers of the app, you're going to get the sleep version of it and also a 4-hour sleep version of it. So we're in for an exciting time. Think of this as the conscious education which you need, and then the next episode being a unconscious level to feed it into the unconscious mind to make the change even quicker. So getting back to the conscious work, as I said, lots of the time we can take ourselves so seriously and beat ourselves up as to maybe we're not where we want to be. Maybe the imposter syndrome, the anxiety, the fears, the worries, the self-doubts, all of those things get in your way. And it's not something that always happens consciously. Sometimes that inner critic kind of goes, you should be further along than now. You should have done more. Look at the person over there. Look at that person at work. They've got the relationship or they've got the money. And we go into this comparison conflict. And you're never going to really truly be successful if you're comparing yourself to someone ahead of you, because they've done other steps which maybe you haven't. So firstly, as an overview, to get rid of the comparison conflict, you've got to compare yourself not to someone else, but from where you've been. In other words, compare yourself from where you were last week, 1 month ago, 1 year ago. And then that can be the wake-up call that you've got to do more. Or sometimes you actually go, do you know what? I've done quite a bit. And then the real idea of this is that when we think of we're not where we want to be, maybe think about what you have gone through and survived. There are many people who are listening to this, even maybe you, who have gone through some big, significant events, and you're still here. Now, to me, I'm proud of you for that. That you've managed to go through a situation and be able to get through it. Even if you're not over it, you've gone through it. That's something you should be proud of. Even if life's not exactly how you want it, but the very nature that you're here, it means that you are a survivor, that you are hopefully then beginning to grow because of it from that contrasting experience. And to me, that is something that you should be proud of, because not everyone does, or some people, it could be really affecting them and they're not quite where you are. So be gentle on yourself. It can be one of the foundational levels that we need to actually create a change. If you think about it as to being in a big conflict, and then on the one side and then the other side being absolutely successful as to where you want to be in life, well, if you're just beating yourself up when it comes to where you are, what you've gone through, that's going to be a huge struggle to get out your own way. You're just going to, trying to think of the word, but you're just going to be in it. You're going to grieve in it. You're going to just beat yourself up and just kind of keep on going in a cycle and a cycle and a cycle. And that can just reaffirm the story as to why you are like you are. You'll come up with those reasons as God, I can't change because of this. I'm broken. That's a common one. I'm broken and I'm unfixable. But the reality is, you've got to change the lens temporarily, because you can't just switch from I'm broken, unfixable because I've gone through all this stuff, and you may have gone through some crazy stuff. But whatever you've gone through, if you want to be able to switch from one place to another, being where you want in life, you've got to initially change that frame of reference and go, what can I learn from this? Like, even though I went through all these events, huge significant ones, could be small ones, it could be because you've had this issue for a long time, maybe you're grieving, maybe you've been let down, maybe there's been a heartbreak, maybe you've been sacked and you're not well, you've gone through, in other words, contrasting experience. In order to switch that, put your attention, reframe it as to, what can I learn from this? What can I learn that once learned will allow me to start to move forward? Because there are going to be some qualities that you have that allowed you to survive that situation, to go through it and hopefully become better having learned from it. That stepping stone of shifting your perception of what can I learn from it, what are my qualities, what did I do here, and to even think about the things that you don't really think about because you're usually focusing on all the negative. Just focus, what did I do? How did I get through that? Because if you focus on that new lens of the qualities and the attributes that you have that allowed you to go through that situation and to survive to this point, the very nature of you being here, listening to this, to me means that you are wanting to grow. That is a great quality. The very nature of you listening to this or watching this, if you're watching live on YouTube or the replay, the very nature of you being here means you have a quality that you want to grow. Now, to me, that also means adaptation. The person with the most flexibility and adaptability is able to move through the environment and get stronger because of it. So rather focus on the reasons of your qualities, those elements about you that can help you move forward. Because it's just going to start to give you that foundation, and then it's going to allow you to get to that other end of the spectrum of being successful. You can't make that big leap until you start to change that frame of reference. So really consider, and here's what I would like you to do, because there's what the hypnosis session is going to be, whether it be the day one, the sleep one, which is a bonus, and the 4-hour sleep one as a bonus. I want you to write down, I am proud of myself because, and then fill in the blank. No matter what situation you went through, write down, I am proud of myself because, fill in the blank. And if you come up with 1, 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, 20, you may be surprised of how it will shift your energy level. You're changing that perception from I'm broken, I'm unfixable, all the reasons, to suddenly go, do you know what? I'm going to give myself a bit of credit here. I'm going to actually be proud of myself. You see, when you start to get proud of yourself, even in the darkness, even in the conflict, you're then going to be getting those qualities and resources at an unconscious level to seek more of the same. We know that wherever your attention goes, the energy flows, and we know that the unconscious mind will keep on looking for more of it. So if we go, I'm broken, and I've got all these reasons, it'll seek more of the same. But if you go, I am proud of myself because, fill in the blank, and come up with 5 or 10, your unconscious mind has now highlighted, or you've caused the unconscious mind to highlight those attributes, those qualities, and therefore it will try to seek out more of them from the past, but also in the moment and in the future. So your task is to spend 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, even if it's a minute a day, almost like a gratitude list, which I do in my program. Like that's a great change of your emotional state. But you can just spend a minute a day, every day, and just go, I'm proud of myself because. Even if it's not about the experience, it could be about right here. I'm proud of myself because I got out of bed today. I'm proud of myself because I'm starting to put my attention on these qualities. I'm proud of myself because I said no and got myself out of that situation. It could be literally anything, but it will get your unconscious mind to seek out more. And that's going to therefore boost your confidence. And if you start to boost that confidence, your internal dialogue changes. And then guess what happens? The more you do, focus on what you're proud about yourself, it will start to mold that identity of yourself. So rather I'm broken, rather I'm not worthy, I'm not deserving, I'm not good enough. Those new perspectives of what you're proud of will actually go, do you know what? I am a good enough. I am worthy. I am deserving. I am capable. Once you do that with the identity, it then flips it back around because now your capacity is so much bigger because you know you're worthy, deserving enough. And therefore, the actions you take are inspired actions. They're like, yeah, I'm going to get even more. I'm going to change more. I'm going to grow more. I'm going to adapt more. And therefore, you get different results. And those different results will get evidence that that is why you're worth it. So it's a tricky one as we kind of navigate those waters. But if we switch the focus from all the negative and significant events onto I'm proud of myself because of this, it'll start to feed into your neurology unconsciously, which will then cause to go into your identity, that you're not broken, that you are worthy, that you are deserving, and therefore your capacity grows, therefore your emotions grow, therefore your actions grow, and therefore the results you get becomes an evidence procedure. That's what we're doing. Think about this very, very quickly. Right near the beginning, I said, if we feel broken or unfixable, or I'm not worthy or deserving or enough, I will have to come up with reasons unconsciously to keep on that narrative or to keep on that story. Now what we're doing is just reversing it. We're looking for reasons as to why we're proud of ourselves, why we're worth it, in this subtle way. Just a minute a day, or spend 20 minutes and just get it all out and then look at it. Keep on adding to it. You're going to really just kind of get into that unconscious level of you to make that switch, and then it's going to start to do it by itself. And to me, that's true transformation, where you don't just consciously keep working yourself. Your unconscious mind gets it and goes, I'm going to do this on behalf of the conscious mind because this is the new pattern. So that's what I'd like you to do as a task. And then on the next episode, as I said, we're going to be doing a hypnotic meditation to really deepen it. So it'll be nice to have those intentions before you listen to it. If you haven't written things down, it's okay. You can still listen to it. But it's sometimes nice to write those things down and then look at it and then listen to the hypnotic day meditation. Or if you are a subscriber of the app, you can go ahead and listen to the bonus sleep versions, where it be like the 45-minute one or the 4-hour sleep one. That means you just transform as you sleep. If you haven't got the app yet, go to freehypnosis.app. You get a free trial of everything unlocked. Then you can just choose to subscribe if you want. It's the cheapest hypnosis one out there, and it has more content than anyone out there as well. I know that to be true, just in the free section of 900, let alone all the other hypnosis sessions. So treat yourself by becoming a subscriber. If not, just listen to the free work. It's all there for you. I just want to be able to help and support you in any way I can. But that's freehypnosis.app. And if you listen to the podcast, like on a Apple podcast, it's still better to get the app because you can still use a lot of functionality of the downloading and hearting and all these types of thing to like search functionality, which you don't get on most. You can just type in like anxiety and it'll bring up all the free episodes all around anxiety, where it be the hypnosis. You just type in hypnosis and find all the free hypnosis there. So the best way to use my work is through that freehypnosis.app. And I look forward to speaking to you on the next episode, which will be that meditation. And for those subscribers, you'll get that sleep and also the bonus 4-hour one quite quickly soon after. Many thanks and goodbye. Okay, so that was one episode. We are doubling up. So now we're going to do a hypnotic meditation, which we just spoke about. So I'm just going to mute myself. There we go. Cool doing 2 episodes at once. They are doing great. Thank you for asking. Sebastian had a good checkup. His eye pressure was normal, so the medications are kicking in for that good one eye. Mr. C is in the sun over here. He's doing good. Hey Mary, great to have you here. Saw the comment come in. No problems. I was pretty much like that yesterday. So sometimes you gotta just look after yourself and then do the work. Thank you, Leah. Always a pleasure to have you here. So now let's go ahead and do the meditation itself. So get yourself in a nice comfortable position. If you got earphones, go ahead and get them on if you choose. And I've got to organize everything. So now I'm going to move the chat out the way. Surprised I didn't move it on the last episode. Excuse me. And then we will go ahead and stop this. We're going to put my favorite music on. Well, actually, yeah, we'll do my favorite one. I named it Spacey. Spacey music. And it's only gonna be like 10 to 15 minutes, so it'll be a nice short one. Give you a bit of pep in your step. And then you'll get the sleep one at a later date. So here we go. Episode 940 now. 940. And I want to make sure the music's good. So we'll stop that music, get to this music in a minute. Oh, it's all go, isn't it? Welcome back to the podcast. My name is Joseph Clough, and this is episode 940. Now, this is a Hypnotic Meditation on being proud of yourself. And I thought it'd be a good idea to come up from three different perspectives, maybe from yourself, from me, and maybe something greater than yourself as well. And what it's going to cause you to do is, a bit like the previous episode, give us the opportunity to put our attention elsewhere, where it will give you the foundations to move on, because we don't really always feel proud of ourselves. We're always comparing ourselves to others and we're not where we want to be, or maybe you've gone through things. But I believe you should very much be proud of yourself, because you are here, you're ready to learn, you're ready to grow, you're ready to do the work. And that gives us the ability to start to make the change that you desire. And I also said on the previous episode, if you are a subscriber of the app, you will get the sleep version and also the 4-hour sleep version as well, pretty much soon after this episode. So get yourself in a nice, comfortable position and tune out. Don't be driving or anything like that. This is your opportunity to put your attention to realize that you should be very proud of yourself, and to get that foundation to then grow bigger and better in every single way. So let's go ahead and do that right here and right now. Okay. So go ahead and get yourself in a nice, comfortable position. And I really mean this. Set up your intention. Send that signal that today you are ready to be proud of yourself, even if you don't know how yet. You are ready for a new perspective. And breathe all the way in and exhale. Breathe all the way in and exhale. That's it. You see, it's time to learn. To learn as you relax, and relax as you learn. To have a new perspective of who you are and where you're heading, where you get to learn, where you get to choose the way you feel. That's it. For the very nature of you being here means you should be proud in many ways. And we may not always accept it, notice it, but maybe, just maybe, it is time to consider it. So allow each muscle to soften, to let go, to give yourself some grace, to hand over your worries and doubts, to hand over any heaviness, which you may even imagine it leaving your body, even just for a moment. Maybe it's not even yours to be had anymore. And as you relax, as every muscle feels more comfortable than the moment before, but not as much as in a moment too. Your unconscious mind, at the back of the mind, can continue to listen even if you drift and dream. You see, you get to choose how comfortable and relaxed you are. And every moment that passes throughout this session, you can be gentle. You can choose to put your attention on other things where even the effort it takes at times to be aware of how you're positioned may be too much effort. Sometimes it's easier to just let go, to drift, where you can continue to listen to every word I say, or you may just drift. You may dream beautiful dreams of how proud you can become, no matter how big, no matter how small. That's it. It is time to consider new realities, to go on a journey of noticing new thoughts, new qualities, new feelings that may set you free now. That's it. You get to relax for a while. You give yourself permission to let go. In many, many ways. Maybe the first time in a long time. That's it. And your unconscious mind can assume these new insights and suggestions if they protect you, if they allow you to be safer. You can choose to assume them, to feel them, to become them in every way. Because deep down on the inside, you can feel proud of your determination. You can be proud of your willingness to learn today. You see, you've come a long way. You can be proud for embracing challenges. Proud that you're here today. You can send a signal to your unconscious mind that you're proud of it. For you know deep down your unconscious is always trying to protect you. It is running your body, healing, habits, your best friend, the unconscious. And you can feel proud of your unconscious mind. You can be proud that you're here today, that your resiliency, that you're here today, that you are capable but you have the ability, and you are proud of yourself. You are a continuous learner, wanting to connect with your unconscious and even something greater, so you can be proud of yourself, that you are courageous in your journey, and you can be proud of yourself. Because you being here, I too am proud of you for the strength that you have overcome obstacles, in your resiliency in the face of adversity, your commitment to your self-improvement, for your kindness and compassion to others, to adapt, to want to make a positive impact. And I am proud of you for doing so. And you can be proud of you with the wisdom, the learnings and insights that you're gaining every day. Even in the hard times, the difficult times, you keep on pushing forward, and for you are proud for doing so. That you are a beacon of kindness and compassion, so you can be proud of yourself for those qualities you have. In all different situations, the times you felt that goodness, that lightness, that you can be wise and be proud of yourself. That maybe you're generous, you have empathy, you can be proud of yourself for achieving things throughout your life, things we sometimes forget, you may remember now. Maybe being surprised by one or two things now that can cause you to be proud of yourself. That you are determined to succeed, and you are proud of yourself. To something greater than ourselves can be proud of you too. Becoming the best version of yourself, and you are proud of yourself. That you are spreading love and kindness, moving forward and growing, making a positive impact for those you see and meet. You are proud of yourself. You may even look throughout other people's perception of you, where they too are proud of you. Those are here, and even those who have passed. You can hear, feel that proud and love for you, that you're here, that you are remarkable, that you are worthy and enough. Proud of the progress every day, that you are ready to change in every way. So wherever you hear those thoughts from others throughout your life who are proud of you, from even yourself, as you notice those qualities within, to your unconscious, or to something greater than yourself, who knows how proud they are of you. For you're here. You are the light in the darkness, and you enlighten that darkness. And you can be proud as you move forward in time, learning and growing and achieving, always surrounded by light, always surrounded with love. For you are proud of yourself today, to connect, proud of your unconscious, feeling the gratitude from others, seeing you in the light of love, that unconditional love of others, of people greater, bigger things than us, something greater than us. That proud feeling shines upon you and before you, and your unconscious mind can integrate conflict to learn. Today is a day, every day, an opportunity to be proud, for you're here. And to me, that means something. You being here makes the world, the universe, unique. And that is something to be proud of. So with all that self-gratitude, I wonder how surprised you can feel good. For in a moment, you're going to gently and effortlessly awaken from this learning state, maybe with a great memory, maybe with a symbol, maybe with a word or a sentence that allows you to feel proud of self in who you are and where you're heading. So just go ahead and allow each muscle to become more and more aware, breathing all the way in through the nose, oxygenating your whole mind and body. And then just imagine a nice, cool, refreshing feeling around your mind, your body, your eyes, the back of the eyes, and then get more and more alert, coming all the way back to now. And then when you're ready, you can come back to now, open your eyes to embark on a journey of being so, so proud in known and unknown ways from now on. So I hope you enjoyed that hypnotic meditation, and remember to meditate on those sentences, to consider them, to embrace them, whether you believe it or not. The more you are reflective upon them, your unconscious mind is absorbing them, changing the meaning of how you see yourself. Even if you don't believe it in yourself, I know other people are so, so proud of how you've managed to overcome many things. So, of course, once again as well, if you need the sleep version, which people find super powerful to transform as they sleep, or the 4-hour bonus sleep, They're both bonuses for those in the app. Go to freehypnosis.app and you'll get access to those. And then you get the ad-free version. You get the ability to download Favored. There's so many tracks in there, all for you at freehypnosis.app. So with that, I look forward to speaking to you on a future episode. Many thanks and goodbye. There we go, we did it. We did 2-episode Friday. 2-episode Friday, yeah. Let me switch off, get the chat into alignment. Yes, me too. Me too. Thank you, Leah. Very kind of you. I'm going to have to re-record it again because not the day one, maybe the day one. No, not the day one, but the sleep one. So that'll be kind of cool to do the sleep, and because it has different energy I find sometimes when I listen to stuff. But you will get the sleep version and a 4-hour sleep version as well. Hey Eric, great to have you here. So pleased you got it in time. Great YouTube comment, by the way, so thank you for that. I do try to reply to most YouTube comments because I want to. It'd be a little bit tricky in time sometimes. But I always appreciate a comment. Oh, I did that one already. But it was so good, we'll put it up twice. Oh, 3 times. I like that. Med feels meditated. Hey Karen, great to have you here. Welcome. Happy Friday to you, and no problems, Michelle. You're always here most of the time, kind of thing, so that's all good. But we did 2 episodes today. The conscious one and then the unconscious one, or the meditative one. Nice. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know what, Melissa? I have an app. Well, you know I've got the app. You've got the app. I have a hypnosis session on migraines. And if you want to try a super quick one, if you go into the podcast and just put like headache in the free one, it's not a migraine, I know, but it's like a let go of your headache within 5 minutes. So that might help first. If not, use a day or sleep hypnosis for the migraine if that's going to be of help to you. But yeah, get the replay. I think you'll like this one. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Mina. That's very, very kind of you. Appreciate that. And the other med on YouTube, Facebook even, Pleasant Hypnotic Meditation. Hey, and welcome back as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's always nice to see your familiar faces. So there we go. We've did an hour, 2 episodes on a Friday. That means we're now going to be on episode 941 on Monday, which is going to be cool and fun. That's my work for this weekend, to come up with subjects. But other than that, I'm relaxing. Going out. Hitting the town. So yeah. So with that, we'll probably look to end the stream. But thank you all for being here. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. I will probably do a bit of editing of the timestamps of this episode exactly after the live. But the hypnosis one, the day one, won't be out until... unless Eric really requests it, because Eric seems to have done well in the requesting arena. And I might be able to bump it up if you want the day version quicker. The sleep one I've got to re-record, as I said. Not downtown San Diego. down 10. But yeah, I'm actually going out this weekend. Look at that. I've got a life after all. Ha! Yeah, so look, I'm no doctor, as you know. I'm also not an astronaut, or I'm not a surgeon, but I do believe in lots of weird things. So I had a client of mine who had migraines like 2-3 times a week, and by letting go of the root cause, because it could be a symptom to get us out of situations. I'm not saying that's true for you, but if you let go of that root cause, then the body doesn't need it. Same times with chronic fatigue as well. So be conscious of that. Obviously, I'm no doctor, scientist, astronaut, surgeon, or alligator catcher to be able to comment on such things. Bring it out tomorrow. Very demanding now, Eric. This new requesting of you. Of course, I'm joking. Tomorrow actually might be a little bit tricky. Simply because I've got to edit this one. No problems, Mr. Bucky. How often have I ever thought about your surname? Did I ever even pronounce it? I would never suggest anything. Yes, they can. Definitely. Yeah. I'll wrestle an alligator. Crocodile, not so much. Hypnotations. I love it. Oh, here we go. Bouquet. Okay, yeah. Bouquet. Bouquet. Mr. Bouquet. Or bouquet. Would you like a bouquet of flowers? A bouquet of flowers. It's bouquet. Or hypnotations. Hypnotations. I like that one as well. Okay, so we'll probably end the stream here, so we can go into our weekends. I've got a little bit of work to do. Like I said, get a quick YouTube edit of this show with timestamps, so you can skip ahead and revisit it, and go from there. Buki. It's like I say, I see your name all the time, Mad. I see two of you. I never even thought about to say your surname. Hey, Emma. I'm just about to finish the live stream. Welcome. You can always get the replay better on YouTube. Thank you, Patrice. Great to have you here. Welcome. Welcome and goodbye. Bouquet. Yeah. Got it. I'll remember that now. I will remember. It's in here. It is a pretty last name. Thank you, Eric. You have a good night too. Yeah, like I said, I'll try and get it out as soon as I can. I mean, it could be tomorrow. Maybe, if I feel inspired in the morning. Got to see if there's any football on though. Football might have to have priority. Especially with, got to take advantage of this time zone change. It means I can not have to wake up early to watch the football. Thank you, Leah. You have a great, wonderful day, weekend, and I will speak to you all on Monday. That's when I'll be back, Monday. Many thanks, and good